ladies and gentlemen, good morning. How are you? It's Saturday morning, so I'm sure maybe some of you are having a nice lie-in. So, nice classical Pilates class for you, nice and relaxing, nice stretch, and remember, anything that's not comfortable for you, try it, and if it's still not comfortable, don't do it. Make sure that if you're new to class and you have any issues, especially with pain, listen to your own body first and foremost. Try not to let your back do any of your work. 3 good movements are better than 10 rubbish movements. So when your body tells you that you feel tired, then rest down. Don't try and continue your movements because there's no benefit for you. And just enjoy, okay? Listen to your safety points and your teaching points. So feet nice and wide, soften the knees, big deep breath in through the nose. Remember to try and breathe continually throughout your classes, ladies and gentlemen. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Breathe in, breathe out. If you're new to Pilates, remember, or it's not long since we've been able to see each other with contact, you may have forgotten your breathing. So just make sure that you don't hold your breath. One more time. And gently relax the shoulders away from the neck. We're going to turn the toes forward and we're just going to lengthen the back of those legs. So into hinge position. Keep the head in line with the neck and shoulders. The back is nice and flat. Slight lift on your tummy if you need to support the lower back. And you should just be able to feel the stretch up the back of your hamstrings there. And breathe in, lift. Exhale, push the bum back. And inhale, lift. So we're looking for a nice flat back and not a rounded spine. So push your bum back to the wall behind you and straight away you should feel that stretch from the top of the bum down towards the back of the knees. Breathe in, lift. Exhale. And inhale, lift. Exhale down, ladies and gentlemen. Shoulders away from the neck. Now I want you to extend your arms out to me and straight away you can feel the extra load on the body there. Breathe in. So again, remember, continue your movements through the class if you can. Your abdominal lift is from your pubic bone towards your waist, so it's a gentle lift. It's not a big gut-busting contraction that makes you tilt your pelvis forward. So big out breath. That'll help to support the back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, arms forward to me. Inhale up. Now what you could do is you could soften the knees. And that'll take a little bit of the stretch away from the back of the legs, but sometimes that defeats the purpose because if you want to lengthen the back of these muscles here by bending the knees, you sort of lose that a little bit. Inhale up. Exhale, fingertips forward towards me, in front of the shoulders if possible, not down towards the floor. And inhale. Exhale. Breathe in, lift. 3 to go. Exhale, forward. Inhale, lift, and that stretch that you initially felt in the back of the thigh should be a little bit less now as those muscles start to warm up a little bit. Breathe in, breathe out, and inhale up. Now remember, head is held in the center of the shoulder line. The shoulders are away from the neck and in the back. The ribs are towards the hips are level and square to the front, and the knees slightly soft. In other words, don't lock back into your knees. Some people have a natural sort of hyperextension backwards, so slightly soft at the knees if you can. Breathe in through the nose, fingertips on the shoulders, and exhale. Now think of the elbow points to the sides of your room, and you're just drawing nice circles. Try not to get squares or diamonds or something else. For 4, 3, 2, 1, back the other way, exhale, and 7, just breathe as normal, in through the nose, out through the mouth, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and gently relax, lift the shoulders, and drop them. Now lift them and roll them back, so you feel your shoulder blades in towards the middle of the back, and down and forward. Just breathe as normal, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Inhale, exhale, 3 to go. go. 2 to go. Oh, if you've been doing some gardening and things like that, folks, your neck muscles will be very tight. Breathe in, exhale back the opposite direction. Now squeeze your shoulder blades in towards your back. Lift them towards. That's it. 3 to go. 2 to go. Last one. Oh, lovely. Lift the shoulders, drop them. Lift them and drop them. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Now we're going to separate those feet a little bit wider. We're going to extend the arms. We're going to soften the right knee, and we're going to drop down all the way towards the right hand side. We can bring that arm onto that thigh. Now lift the hip towards the ceiling, so as if your hip is attached to a nice string tied to the ceiling. Fingertips above the shoulder line. Head stays in the center of the shoulder line. And inhale, lift. And just bend, exhale. Down the other side. Bring that left elbow down onto the thigh. Head in between the neck and shoulders. Now remember, only go as far as is comfortable for you. Inhale, center. Exhale down the other side. Again, be aware of that hip as if it's lifted to the ceiling. Nice stretch down that left trunk, arm up. We're going to take the arm a little bit further over towards the right. Keep it just parallel. Nice breath in through the nose. Exhale and push off that leg. And down onto the left leg, knee bent. Raising the arm, head in between the neck and shoulder line. And gently bring that arm slowly over, feeling that stretch down the right side of the body. Breathing in, exhale and lift. One more time each side with that parallel arm over the head, feeling that stretch. Right knee is bent, toes are forward on both feet, shoulders down in the back. Inhale, lift. Exhale out the other side. Shoulders relaxed. And breathe in, lift. Lovely. Now we're going to extend those arms and we're just going to rotate to the right. Hips are forward towards me, shoulders away from the neck. Breathe in, center. Exhale. Inhale, soft knees. So what you don't want to do, ladies and gentlemen, continue. What you don't want to do is this kind of thing here, where your back shoulder comes up around your neck, your arms drop, or you bring them together. Keep the space all the time through the fingertips. Exhale. Slight lift on the tummy will support the back into that rotation. Try not to twist the back leg as you rotate. Keep the same space between the fingertips all the way around. Exhale. Breathe in, breathe out, keep your left shoulder down. And you can feel that stretch through the midsection of the body, through those internal, external oblique muscles. Inhale. We're going to go a little bit faster if you can. Shoulders in the back. Exhale, breathe in, breathe out. In, out. Now don't swing your head. Remember, your head just sits in the same position all the time. 4 to go. And remember that back arm. Fingertips are as wide when you go to the side as they are facing me. 2 to go. Inhale, keep those abdominals gently lifted to support the lower back. And relax. Lovely, you'll feel that in your deltoid muscles also. So feet are hip distance. We're going to take a nice in-breath into a forward bend. Shoulders are down, ribs are connected to the hips. Lift the abdominals gently and slowly forward. Take it nice and easy into your first or second movements, just in case you haven't been doing anything. Those muscles might be quite tight. Breathe in, exhale, slowly restack that spine. Inhale, lift. Slight awareness of your tummy. Exhale, lift the ribs out and over the front of the thighs. And nice in-breath, those arms are heavy and loose, chin towards the chest. Exhale, slowly bring that spine back up, one vertebra at a time. Let the shoulders fall away from the neck. Now remember, ladies and gentlemen, try not to bring yourself forward like this. You've got to feel as if you're being lifted up out of your drawers, so to speak, and being placed forward. That's what gives you your length towards the floor. Inhale, Slowly build the spine back up. Let the arms relax. Don't force them back or forward or lift them or inhale. Exhale, flow. Now, nice breath in through the nose and just exhale as you come up. If you run out of breath, just breathe in and out again. Inhale. Exhale. You should be able to feel the stretch a little bit up the back of the legs, but that lengthening through the spine, creating space between the discs and the vertebrae of your back. Breathe in. Or spine, should I say, shoulders down. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, forward. Chin towards the chest. Slowly bring that spine back up. Lovely. Now, I want you just to turn your left toe towards your left hand side, and the heel of your right foot is towards the heel of your left foot. So you've created an L shape between your feet. And be very careful, ladies and gentlemen, with your balance here. Nice in breath. You're going to bring the fingertips just towards the forehead and exhale. Slowly down. And you'll just feel that stretch up the hamstring on the back leg. Inhale, lift. And take it nice and slowly. Exhale. Squeeze the buttocks. Hold the abdominals gently lifted. And just press those elbows towards the ceiling. Breathe in. Exhale, forward. Just be careful, be careful. Inhale, slowly lift. Squeeze the buttocks. Lengthen the legs. Pull up on the abdominals. Elbows to the ceiling. One more time. Breathe in. Exhale, forward. Inhale, lift. And then breathe out. Squeeze the buttocks. Lift the abdominals. Elbows to the ceiling. And relax. Lovely. It's good for the balance also, but be careful. If you find that your balance wasn't good in that previous movement, just keep your feet more wide so you have a space from between the heels rather than being together. L shape. Right toe towards the right hand side. Fingertips. Nice breath in. Exhale. Lift the trunk of the body out and over that thigh. Chin tucked in. Feeling that stretch. Now it depends where you're tight. Some of you may feel it up the back of the Achilles tendon towards the calf muscle. Now squeeze the buttocks. Press and lengthen the legs into the floor. Pull up on the abdominals. Elbows towards the ceiling. Inhale down. Now by squeezing the buttock muscles, if you're squeezing them in towards the crease of your bum, that will help with your balance. Exhale. Squeeze the buttocks. Lift the abdominals internally, remember. You're not trying to disappear them. And inhale forward. Elbows towards the knees. Feeling the stretch. Mostly in the back leg. Slowly lift. Squeeze the buttocks, lengthen the legs, pull up on the tummy, exhale, hold the stretch, and release. Lovely. Now feet nice and wide, toes out on a 45-degree angle, or let's turn the toes forward. And we're just going to drop down into a wide squat. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Breathe in. Now push your bum to the back wall behind you, away from me. Exhale. Again, we don't want the bum below the knee line, okay? Because you don't know the state of your knees. Exhale. You want to feel that movement all the way into the quadriceps here. A little bit to the top of the thighs. Exhale back. Keep the weight in the heels of your feet. Breathe out. Let those arms float towards me. Don't drag them upwards so that they're affecting your alignment at your neck and shoulders. 6 to go. Exhale. Breathe in. And 5. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Breathe in. How am I doing with my counting, ladies and gentlemen? Do you think I'm much better than I was? 2. And 1. Hold here. Arms wide. Now pulse. Now just slide your bum up and down the back wall. Remember, nice feather or pencil in the crease of your bum. And you're just drawing a line up and down rather than this kind of thing here, okay? 4 to go, 3 to go, shoulders relaxed, 2 to go, last one, And just think about where you feel that. Right at the top of your thighs as they edge in towards your bum, your glutes. And press up, lovely. Narrow. Feet in line with the hips. Nice breath in, exhale down. We're just going to place the fingertips together. Breathe out. Fingers. Elbows to the floor, shoulders down. Push the bum back. Exhale. Breathe in as you lift. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to do 6 a little bit faster. Breathe out and in. Push the bum backwards. Waving the heels of the feet. 4 to go. Nearly lost my count there, ladies and gentlemen. 3. Wouldn't be like me. 2. Last one. Hold and pulse. 10. 9. Now again, remember you've still got the pencil or the feather in your bum. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Hold this one, little static contraction. Nice in-breath and release. Lovely, just shake those legs out. I'm sure they're fine. Feet nice and wide, toes out, 45-degree angle. Nice extension with the arms. Right fingertips all the way to the big toe on the left foot. Exhale. Remember, never forget your back arm. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Breathe in, lift. Now remember, where does that palm on the left hand face, ladies and gentlemen? It faces to the left side of your room. Inhale. When you come down the other side, the palm of the back hand faces the right side of the room. Don't twist your wrist or do those strange things. Inhale up. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Always never underestimate the power of your breath and your ability to control your breathing. Inhale. Exhale. 4 to go. Breathe in, lift. Exhale. 3. Inhale, and as you come down, you can feel those stretches up the back of the hamstring, slightly in towards the adductor muscles on the inside of your thighs. Exhale. And one more after this, ladies and gentlemen. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. And gently walk the heels and the toes in and soften the legs. We're just going to point the fingertips of the right hand to the floor. We extend the left hand to the ceiling, palm facing inwards. Exhale. Feet are hip distance. Don't push your hips out. Breathe in. Nice extension. Shoulders down. Ribs connected. Exhale. Breathe in. Now, just in case there's any confusion, we know that the ribs are changing position and alignment as you do go into your movement. But what you don't want to do is flare your ribs to me. That goes into your lower back. Keep the ribs down as much as you can. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. So your right palm now is just facing over the floor on the left hand side. Head is in the center of your shoulder line. Breathe in. Exhale. Left palm just slightly over it. And what you don't want to do is push your hip out like that. Inhale, center. Exhale. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out. Now, right over left side, I'm going to pulse. 10, 9. So I want you to think of your middle finger on your right hand, and I want you just to pulse it towards the left side of your room, lifting away from your right hip. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, other arm up. Exhale, lengthen the trunk of the body on the left hand side and pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and gently back to center. Lovely. We're going to inhale through the nose. Place the palms on the lower back. Elbows relaxed, shoulders down. I want you to press your heels into the floor. You should feel your calf muscles, your quadriceps, your hamstrings just tightening, contracting. Tighten the buttocks. And just Imagine your hips are against a wall, so you can't push your hips forward to knee. Keep the lift on the tummy and only go back as far as it is comfortable for you. If you feel that in your lower back, then adjust. Don't go so far or don't do the movement at all. Exhale. Now, strong contraction internally, so you're lifting those tummy muscles from the front of your pubic bone up towards your belly button. Shoulders are relaxed towards the floor, just at the back of your heels, and inhale, lift. Shoulders down. Press the heels into the floor. So consciously connecting your mind to your body, you should feel all the muscles in the lower legs tightening and contracting. Squeeze the buttocks, pull up on the tummy. Don't allow your hips to push forward to me, and just slightly bend back. Now don't let your chin fly to the ceiling, okay? Just keep your neck aligned with the bend. Inhale up. Exhale. Tighten the buttocks. Keep the lift on the tummy. Relax the shoulders. Those palms are just resting in the small of your back. Inhale. Exhale, pull up. Try not to push your hips forward. Just move your shoulders back as if you were just in a straight line up from your heels. Inhale, lift. 2 to go. Exhale, squeeze the buttocks. Lift the abdominals. Big out breath. Inhale, lift. One more time. Exhale, ladies and gentlemen. Squeeze the buttocks. Pull up on the tummy. And inhale forward. You see how I looked out the window there and pushed my chin too far up. Lovely. Now just loosen yourself out and let's take ourselves to the floor. Down on our hands and knees. Again, remember any issues with your knees, place your pillow or towel on there, which I think I'll just do now. Hands here or knuckles. Or you can come down here on your forearms, one fist on top of the other, and rest your forehead there, and that will alleviate any stress in your neck, okay? Entirely up to yourself. Flat back, knees below the hips, nice in breath. Now I want you to lift your right knee, bring it towards your right elbow, lift it out to the side, behind your hip and down. So, exhale and breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Now remember, towards the elbow, lift it up towards the ceiling. Now then rotate the leg so that the foot is facing the ceiling and bring the knee back in. So what you don't want is just to sweep it from there. Okay, you're trying to aim to get a good range of movement in the ball and socket joint of your hip. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Remember, you're not aiming for height. No competition, just what you're able to do while trying to breathe, maintain your posture and form. 2 to go. Exhale. Inhale, last one. Lovely. Now, nice in breath. We're going to take them back in the opposite direction if we can. If not, then repeat the direction you've just completed. Nice breath in. Push back, lift the leg to the side, and again that word lift is important, ladies and gentlemen. It's not just a matter of flinging your leg and thinking that it will do its own, it will do its own thing. You've got to think about your movement. So the knee goes back, we lift the leg to the side, we bring it to the back of the elbow and down. Let's go. 8. Breathe in. Exhale. 7. Inhale, exhale. 6, breathe in, exhale. 5, inhale, make your circle smaller if you need to, or if you have any discomfort in your hips. 3, and 2, and 1, and gently back. And just sit back onto your heels if you need to. Separate your knees, chin to chest, forehead on the floor, arms extended, or bend the elbows for less of a tight stretch around the neck and shoulders. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Again, if you feel any discomfort on your lower back, any pulling, you could draw into your tummy muscles a little bit and pull them up, or just don't go back so far or down so far to the floor. Okay? So we can take that onto the other side, ladies and gentlemen. We reset our posture, shoulders away from the neck. Nice breath in. Flex the left foot. Bring the knee towards the left elbow, out towards the side. Sole of the foot back towards the ceiling and back down. Exhale. Breathe in. And you'll always find that one side will feel easier than the other. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Now we've got 6 to go. And down. Exhale 5. Breathe in. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. And 2. And 1. And well done. Take a little breather. Nice in breath. Flex the foot. Draw your shoulders away from your neck. Reset your posture. Never assume that your muscles are just all sitting perfectly ready for the next movement. So we're going to take it back the opposite way. So we push the knee back. We don't push it above the hip because you can see what it does to your form. So just back so you can feel the contraction above it. Out towards the side, lift it back towards the left knee and down. Exhale. Breathe in. Elbows are soft. Head in line. Remember, try not to let your head drop towards the floor, ladies and gentlemen. We'll do 6 and 5. Exhale. Breathe in. And 3. And 2. And 1. Well done. And sit back into a stretch. Chin towards the chest. Nice breath in through your nose. Ease yourself down into your stretch position if you have to. If you've got one good arm or issues with shoulders, 1, 2 or both, elbows down. Keep them back here if you need to. You can place your pillow or towel underneath your forehead if that feels too much of a strain. Otherwise, full stretch, arms all the way up, chin towards the chest, just feeling that round the back of the shoulders. You'll feel it across the back of your hips. And again, any discomfort in your lower back, just draw internally upwards from your pubic bone towards your belly button. Or come up a little bit out of your stretch, okay? So we're going to roll around onto our back, ladies and gentlemen. Pillow or towel, remember, is a must. Slowly down. Now, shoulders nice and relaxed, knees and feet hip distance, ribs are connected to the hip line, natural alignment in the lower back, and your pillow or towel is underneath the crown of your head and not underneath the nape of your neck. So in other words, if you've got a small pillow, you don't want your chin pointing up there or your head hanging off the back of your pillow. Okay? Lovely. Now nice in breath, just regular abdominal curl. Inhale, bring the arms back. Now you don't want to drop them to the floor if it makes you throw your ribs forward, okay? So keep the ribs connected to the hips. Exhale, chin to chest, and just flip those arms forward. Breathe in back. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. And just think about that, ladies and gentlemen. As you roll forward, remember you don't pull forward with your arms. You roll your trunk, top of your ribs to your hips. Exhale, flow. Arms are low, loose. Shoulders relax and in the back, not stuck up here where they're over contracting to hold you up there. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Breathe out. Breathe in. If you think about it, you can actually feel the soles of your feet pushing into your mat. Continue your work. And you can feel the back of your hips or your buttock line tightening into the floor so that you can feel your pelvis actually holding you there. Inhale back, exhale curl. Eyes on your thighs. Don't try and curl your shoulders forward and then look up here, because look what it does to your neck alignment. Inhale back, exhale, flow. Breathe in. Now we're going to do 6 a little bit faster. You can keep them slow if you wish. Exhale. Breathe in. And 5. And exhale. 4. Arms are floating. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to hold here. Those of you that need to place your hands underneath your head to support it, if you're feeling that in your neck, hands up now. Otherwise, we're pulsing for 10, 9, 8. What are we pulsing? Our ribs to our hips. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest down. Lovely. Ribs connected to the hips. Roll across the back of your hips. Now we're going to take our hands, we're going to spread our fingers as wide as possible. You're not going to lace them together with me, and you're not going to place them in at the back of your neck, okay? With me, I believe that if you place your hands like that, yes, it may seem as if that gives you a lot of support, but we're all just human beings, and as your neck tires, you will start to pull your head into your movements rather than focus on what you need to be doing with this when you do your movements. And that's what gives people a sore neck. Okay? So, hands wide, don't lace them together. Remember, they support your head. Regulars can go on and be doing your curls. You don't pull with your hands ever. They only support your head and neck. If you're feeling it in your neck, then rest down, ladies and gentlemen. So clear your shoulder line. Otherwise, that's why people end up like this. So chin to chest, shoulders relaxed, and we're just going to curl right to left, and then left to right. Now, the trouble with a movement like this is that we tend to draw the circle with the elbows. I want you to draw the circle with your midsection. So you're taking your ribs towards your hips in a circular movement. Your hands are supporting your movement. Exhale, they're never pulling you into your movement. Exhale, breathe in, breathe out. Right to left, left to right. Chin down. Exhale, eyes on the top of the knees. 4 to go. Right to left, left to right. Right to left, left to right. 2 sets, right to left. Small circle within the frame of the body, left to right. Right to left, left to right, and pulse up center. 10, 9, what are we pulsing? Ribs to hips. We're not yanking the head forward. 6, we're supporting it. 5, 4, 3, 2, we'll do 4 more because we can. Or rest if you need to. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest down. Good work, ladies and gentlemen. Lovely. Now we're just going to take our arms out wide, in line. You don't want them thrown up here, because think of what happens to the neck and shoulder alignment. Feet are hip distance. Exhale over. Now don't drop your, if you're rotating to the left, don't drop the knees together, don't drop the feet together, maintain the space between the knees and the feet. Inhale, center, don't go over too far, so any issues or discomfort with your back, only go as far as is comfortable for you. Inhale, center, exhale, breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, never to get hung up on your breathing, okay? There's nothing difficult about your breathing, just that you have to continue to breathe. People normally, when they're exercising, hold their breath, and you don't want to do that. Keep your head in the center of your shoulder alignment. Keep your chin slightly tucked, back of the neck is in line, and lengthen. 3 to go. 2 to go. Inhale, exhale. Remember, anything that you do where you run out of breath, you just breathe in and out again as normal. And center. Lovely. Now, nice breath in. We're going to take our right hand to through the back of our head, and we're going to lift the shoulder towards the left knee. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now remember, this leg moves from the hip line. Okay? So you don't swing it in like that. Okay? That's not good alignment. It's not good postural form. Use your core. Be aware of lifting the leg as one unit at the top of the hip. Shin tabletop, foot in line with the knee, knee above the hip. Lift the shoulder in a diagonal crossover towards the front of your left hip. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. If you find that you're pulling your head, take your hand away from your head as you come up and then place it back towards your head as you go back. Exhale. Inhale. Remember, knee directly above the hip. 6 to go. Exhale. Breathe out. Breathe in. And 5. And lift. And 4. And lift. And 3. Exhale, chin to chest. 2. Last set. Exhale. Lovely. You'll also feel that movement in your quadriceps. Nice breath out. Fingers wide, left half of your head, supporting the head. Clear the shoulder line and right hip. Exhale. Now remember, you're not coming over here. You're coming over this way with the shoulder, the front of the shoulder, within the frame of your body. Exhale. Breathe out. Breathe in. Exhale. You can always test whether you're pulling your head or not just by moving that hand away if you wanted to do that. Breathe out. Breathe in. Knee above the hip, shin tabletop, heel in line with the knee. And 6. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Remember, it's the shoulder and you don't want to bring your elbow over. 5. Breathe out. 4 to go. Exhale. Inhale. Breathe out. And 3. Elbow stays in your peripheral eye line. Doesn't come in front of your face. And you don't want it stuck behind your ear, otherwise it affects your rib alignment too. Exhale. Last one. And rest down. Now we're just going to curl the head, neck and shoulders forward. Roll across the back of your hips, just make sure your hips are level. Lift them a little bit, place them back down. Bring your legs in. Chin to chest, shins tabletop. I'm going to rotate 8, 7, shoulder to hip, 6. You can keep your feet on the floor if you wish. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and rest down. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Extend those legs. Take a full stretch. Remember, any issues with your neck or shoulders, place your hands here or keep your arms down here. Hips are level, ribs are down in the midsection, shoulders away from the neck, and spine in its nice neutral alignment. Flex the feet and just feel the stretch up the back of the heels, Achilles heels into the calf muscles. Breathing in through the nose. Now remember, for the purpose of your relaxation in between stretches or in between movements or at the end of class, we're focusing on a big deep in breath here and exhale. You wouldn't breathe as deep as that when you're performing your movements, ladies and gentlemen. It just wouldn't be possible, or it would be quite uncomfortable, especially if you're expanding your lungs and then you're trying to bend forward. So these are specifically for between movements that I like to do with my classes, as you well know, and for relaxation at the end. But you're breathing in here, in breath, allowing the belly to lift naturally as the lungs expand and push it forward, holding the breath for a second, and then everything drops back to its natural position. Lovely. We're going to inhale through the nose. Exhale, relax, bend the knees. Now, I want want you to extend your right leg slightly off to the right, and I want you to turn your foot off to the right hand side. Now don't twist your leg, okay? Your right leg is just a little bit wider than your left. Turn the toe slightly to the right and bring the heel in towards the inside of your left knee and extend. But I don't want you to do this, okay? So when you bring that leg in, you don't want the knee up towards your chin. You just want to extend on the diagonal, bring it in on the diagonal. Exhale, inhale. Your job is to try and keep your left hip nice and tight to the floor and to maintain the correct postural form of that movement. Exhale, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and 6, and in, and 5, and in. So this part of your leg stays pretty much stable. You're moving from the knee to the foot. 2 to go. Last one. And gently place that foot on the floor. Hips nice and level. We're going to extend the left leg. Knees are in line. Move the foot out slightly. Turn the toe to the left and bring the heel to the inside of your right knee. Extend and in. And 10. And 9. Exhale, 8. Try and keep that right hip flat to the floor, 7. And 6. And 5. Breathe out, 4. It's gone so quiet. And 3. You'll feel that in your quadricep. 2. And 1. And rest down. Good work. I roll across the back of the hips. Feet flat to the floor, and let's just drop that right leg wide. Breathe in. Nice little exercise there for the hip joints, for mobility. Again, a little bit of stretch on the adductor muscles. Exhale. Only drop the leg out to where it's comfortable for you. So small distance and in. Doesn't have to go all the way down. But try and relax it so that you're not holding tension in it as you're trying to drop it out. Breathe out and breathe in. And 6. Head in the centre of your neck and shoulder line. Shoulders nice and relaxed, ladies and gentlemen. And 5. And 4. And drop it out. 3. And 2. And 1. And back to centre. Other side. Now, remember, check your posture. Chin to chest. Drop the leg, bring it in. Exhale, inhale. 6 to go. Now remember, as you drop that leg out, your job is always to maintain that hip stability if possible. So it's no good being able to take your left leg all the way down towards the floor. I wondered what was making that noise, but I must have hit my hand rates. So it's no good dropping that leg all the way down to the floor if your right hip is going to be stuck up here, because that's not good for your lower back, and especially if you're not connected at the time through your tummy muscles. So keep the hips level and only allow that leg to drop where it can naturally go while keeping both hips to the floor. Last 2. Exhale. Breathe in. Last 1. Lovely. Now we're going to slowly slide your bum away from me, roll yourself round and lie on your tummy. Right, I'm just going to go up the other way, ladies and gentlemen, because of my vertigo. So you're flat on your belly. I want you to take your arms out to the side of your shoulder line. So you've got an L-shaped arm on each side, palms flat, hips to the floor, feet hip distance. Toes turned in a little bit if you have a habit of trying to get the feet off the floor. Nice breath in, exhale, and just lift your top rib slowly up off the floor. Now then you can push into the hands a little bit. Don't do this, please, and don't hold your elbows up here. Inhale, lower the hips. Exhale, big out breath. Inhale. Breathe out. Now, think about what you feel. Okay, if your back muscles are tight, which they should be a little bit looser after some of those stretches that we did, if your back muscles are tight, you'll find that you may only be able to come up here, and that's fine. What you don't want to be doing is forcing yourself into positions that are uncomfortable for the body. Exhale. So in a movement like this, it may look as if what I'm doing is pushing myself up, but I'm not. I am lifting myself up and then using my hands to maybe encourage a little bit of a higher lift if I feel comfortably able to do so. Now remember, your hips are down in the floor at all times, ladies and gentlemen, so you don't stress your lower back. Breathe in, lower. Exhale. But the main thing is to try and focus on the top rib, just below your chest, breast, or whatever you'd like to call them. Man boobs, moon boobs, mountains of mourn, bazookas, which is my favourite word. Inhale down, exhale. Shoulders away from the neck, and you can feel those muscles that line the outsides of your spine there. Just stretching. 3 to go. Exhale, elbows to the floor. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. One more time, and we're going to hold here, and we're going to bend and straighten for 10, 9, 8, 7, never want to miss a chance, so a little bit of arm work there. 5, 4, shoulders in the back. 3, 2, 1, and gently rest down. Now we're going to keep our arms to the sides of our hips, shoulders away from the neck, chin to chest, so make sure your face is not on the floor, ladies and gentlemen. Extremely uncomfortable trying to come up with your head pulling downwards towards your mat. So face is off the floor, neck is aligned, chin to chest, arms stay flat on the floor, and relax. Exhale in. Inhale, lower. Breathe out, lift. Now without tightening your buttock muscles, you'll feel that they naturally contract themselves. Exhale. Breathe out, 6. Inhale down. Now don't shove yourself up. Don't force yourself up. Think of using the power of your abdominal strength, your core, to help you to get up. Top rib away from the floor. Exhale, or sense of a lift. 3 to go. 2 to go. Big out breath on the lift. Last set. Exhale. Shoulders relax. Don't let your hands come up. Don't let yourself pull up with your shoulders. Last one. And relax time. Hands underneath your forehead. Pillow or towel. Make sure your face isn't on the floor. And we're going to focus on our breathing. So nice in-breath through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Now try not to be leaning into your elbows. Keep your shoulders in your back. Hips nice and level. Inhale through your nose. Exhale. Ideally, your chin will be slightly towards your chest, your neck in line with your spine, and your face off the floor. I have my face towards you so I can see what you're doing. So inhale into the midsection of your body, ladies and gentlemen. You'll feel your ribs and your tummy pushing into the mat. Hold your breath for a second. Now open your mouth and push it out. Now we want to breathe in for a count of 7 if we can. So inhale. 5, keep breathing in. 4, keep breathing in. 3, 2, hold on 1, and we want to exhale for 11. Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, breathe out. 5, 4, hang in there. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Breathe in through your nose, mouth closed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold on 7. Exhale out for 11. Lovely. Remember again, continue your deep breathing. As you exhale, ladies and gentlemen, you will find as you come towards the very last bits of the air that's left in your lungs, you will feel your pelvic floor muscles tightening. Feel them pulling upwards. And that's why your breath is so important in Pilates, for to continue to breathe, because it connects with your pelvic floor muscles, your transverse abdominis, your core. and that helps your stabilization, your centering, and all those kinds of things. One more time, in through the nose, deep and wide. Hold at the top for a second, exhale out. Keep breathing out, 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 and relax. Now I want you to very gently bend your right knee. Lift your knee a little bit up off the floor and down, just to elongate the quadricep muscle at the top there, so it's not all maybe contracted as you're trying to stretch it. It would change the alignment of your hip. So grab the front of your foot, the back of your sock, the back of your trouser leg, or nothing at all. Push your right hip into the floor. Right elbow is soft, so make sure, ladies and gentlemen, that when you stretch those legs, that those shoulders are level, that you don't have your right shoulder stuck halfway down the mat. You want to keep your alignment of your body. Push down with the hips. Don't pull your right foot offside. That would aggravate your knee. And you should feel that stretch right from the top of your hip all the way down towards your knee. Breathe in through your nose. And how you increase the stretch is to push the hip down a little bit tighter into the floor. Don't pull your foot closer into your bum. Breathe in, gently release that stretch. And just switch the hands, one underneath the head. Grab the foot, lift the leg a little bit, drop it back down. Reach for the foot and then reset your posture. So your shoulders are level on a square line. Hips are pressed towards the floor. Holding elbow is soft, not locked, otherwise it stops you from being able to stretch correctly and you end up interfering with your back alignment. Try not to pull the foot into the bum. To increase the stretch, now that you've felt stretch a little bit, push down with the hip and you'll feel that muscle lengthening a little bit more. Don't pull your foot closer into your bum, puts pressure on your knees. Breathing through your stretches, don't hold your breath, and then if you had your breath held, and relax that stretch. Lovely. Bring your hands in underneath your shoulder line. Now just bring your tummy up with you. Push back. Now I want you to hold here, and I want you just to move your right hip out over the floor on your right hand side, and you should just feel that stretch right on the outside edge of your glute where your buttock joins your thigh. Oh, lovely. It can feel a bit sore, so you want comfortably uncomfortable. Inhale, center, and just drop the hip out the other side. Now don't push with your arms. Let your movement come from your hip line. As tight as a duck's, as you know. Inhale, center, but do that again. Exhale. Just as if you were bringing your hip out over the floor, as if you were showing your hip to the floor. Soft elbows. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. And you'll always feel, when you do a stretch again, it shouldn't feel just as tight because obviously those muscles are stretching. Oh, my left hip is really tight, but then that would be in keeping with sometimes a little bit of sciatica in the coming from the sacroiliac joints there in the sacrum. And back center. Now separate the feet, ladies and gentlemen, chin tucked in towards the chest, nice in breath, and exhale as you slowly bring that spine all the way back up, one vertebrae at a time, step over the floor, and well done, ladies and gentlemen. Nice big deep breath in, exhale down, breathe in, breathe out, one more time, and well done you, good work. So hope that sets you up for the day or the evening or whenever you choose to do it. Look after yourself, stay safe, and wash your hands, keep your distance, and see you very soon. Okay, lots of love. Miss you. Take care. Bye-bye.